Welcome back to another episode of Backpacking Latin America, in which two Irish people make their way from Mexico to Brazil over land, whilst trying not to mix up Spanish and Portuguese. You rejoin us from the border city of Puerto Iguazu, nestled in this panhandle area of northern Argentina. We had set the alarms for 7 a.m. this morning, but then we woke up to this. And because of that, we were like, we might as well just relax, take it easy, wait for the rain to pass. And it did, but in that time, there must have been a stray mosquito in the room, because I got a dirty bite in my face there, which is great. But in about 2 minutes, we're going to leave the hostel here that we've been staying in. We're going to make the short walk to the bus station and jump on a bus to our final country of this trip, which is absolutely insane that that time has passed. But that country is going to be Brazil.
Photo.
Oh, sorry.
No, you are there.
Sorry.
Claro, para que no quieran. ¿Cuándo entraste, amigo?
Sí.
¿Cuándo entraste?
Cuando successfully out of Argentina, Brazil, here we come. Are we going over here, I think?
Sí.
Yeah, that passport you don't need this one.
It's this one.
Gracias.
Gracias.
All right, that was a very simple process. Didn't ask us for our yellow fever vaccine, which we found a little bit strange. We think there's another bus for us now here. Hopefully we can get on it. Turns out that bus wasn't for us, so now we're just waiting at the bus stop, and it started raining again.
Oh, here comes another one.
Ah.
Otro. Para Centro.
5 minutos.
Centro.
Allá viene.
Ah, okay.
All right, gracias. And this is our room for the next night. Sarah's here and I'm above her. It's not too bad. I do like the Tetris kind of theme. And actually, we are literally above the street. So that's the window I was looking out there. It's literally like two containers on top of each other, obviously reinforcing the Tetris theme. But yeah, really cool.
Like €5.20.
So we just had our first taste of Brazilian food there. It wasn't really Brazilian actually, now that I think about it, you idiot. Our first Brazilian meal was delicious and exactly what we needed, to be honest. But we've noticed something. Portuguese is going to be an issue for us. Sarah has 0, I have less than 0. Yeah, we're going to have a bit of learning to do. At this point, hostel life was really starting to get to us. Our only night in the Tetris hostel did little to ease this feeling. This is what I had to listen to all night last night. Which means that I am very tired and we have a big night coming up, which I'll explain in the next video. Today we are going to go to the Brazilian side of Iguazu, so that's exciting. Waiting on an Uber right now. After splashing out in an Uber to the falls, we immediately looked for a cheaper option home upon arrival.
It's running from here every half an hour, and there is a blue bus or sometimes the one.
Okay.
Number 120.
120. Will you write it?
120, I remember it.
Because the person 5 reais.
5.
Okay?
There are massive queues here, obviously. So if you arrive and you don't have a ticket, log on to the Wi-Fi, buy your ticket online. Obviously, you can do that beforehand as well. And it means you skip all of these people trying to buy a ticket. Top tip.
Y otro. Gracias.
Gracias.
Obrigada.
One of the reasons we wanted to visit both sides of the falls was to see which one offered a better experience. Comparison number 1 incoming. Obrigado. Right, here we are. We're at the Devil's Throat, but on the other side. Where are we going? This way. I could be very wrong here, but that's as close as you're going to get to the Devil's Throat on the Brazilian side. So Argentina wins here. For those wondering, this is the view from the Argentinian side. Brazil supporters, don't lose hope just yet. Oh, that was an experience. Oh, wow. For me, that is the best view that we've seen so far. So Brazil wins this round. Apart from the incredible views, there was some strange looking wildlife to admire also. It's definitely a lot more straightforward to visit the falls on this side. There seems to be only one trail. That could be a good or bad thing depending on how you feel. But there's no denying it is a spectacular place regardless of which side you're on. One last look before we leave the park behind. Sarah, what time did they turn them off at?
I think today's Saturday. I think 9 p.m. on Saturday.
Para paz? Yeah, like para dos? Okay, gracias. The afternoon has worn on. We're just after a huge feast there, so we're a little bit tired. We weren't originally going to do this, but because we have the time, we're actually going to cross into Paraguay for like an hour or two. Get a drink, get a coffee, see what it's like, maybe buy some stuff because apparently it's very cheap. And yeah, hopefully it's not a difficult process. I don't think it is. I think it's over this way, no?
This is international line, see?
Ah.
Por supuesto, a comprar las hamburguesas.
Sí.
¿Verdad? Es el plato fuerte de la noche.
¿El centro? ¿Sí la tenés? Sí. ¿Cuánto es?
Amigo Candido Penayo, su hijo el que estaba teniendo 25 años.
Well.
Creo que tiene.
And there goes our bus. We didn't have to do any immigration. So are we like technically illegal in here? I'm not sure. Well, we do. There's some flags over here. We'll get some videos of that.
Oh, look at those flags.
Yeah. How did I feel? No? Here's 70 real.
Sí. Gracias.
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 Oh, there you are.
Thank you.
How much did that set you back?
About €13.
Not too bad, and they
For,
look great.
Real nice.
They look really good though.
Yeah, these need to go like they're on their last legs.
It feels very, very different to the Brazilian and Argentinian side. A bit more rough and ready. Kind of like Bolivia again. This feels a bit like La Paz. Did you say Bolivia? We were getting the impression that we had arrived in this city just after the end of a parade or an event of some sort. Stalls were being dismantled, rubbish was blowing around unchecked, and locals seemed to be in good spirits. And literally, just as fast as we entered this country, we are leaving. I don't think we've been here even half an hour. And we're heading back towards the border. It's grand. Sarah got a pair of shoes. Successful. Now, what we are going to do on the way back is walk across the bridge, if we're allowed.
No recibo stamped Paraguay. Like fuimos aquí en autobús like
30 minutos.
media hora.
It's okay just to...
Huh?
That's it.
Gracias.
Gracias. And just like that, we're back in Brazil. 0 checks. Crazy. It's a good thing. It's a seamless border. I like to see that. Good night, folks.
Obrigado.
It is almost 7 o'clock in the morning and I got a little bit of sleep, but I've woken up like this.